I don't know how well you can see, but when you get some chunk of it up, I'll use like this, and I'll just take like along here. I started it down here, but along these edges to get it up. So you get a piece like this, and then you literally just get a hold of it. What I do is I push on this part here, and I just use my thumb to kind of pull it away and just work it back and forth, keeping the pelt stretched and pushed down on. And then you just work your thumb, it pulls that whole membrane off. Slowly but surely. What? Yeah, it's about right. But you just keep the pressure on the pelt so you don't accidentally tear it. And you just keep working at this membrane. And as you keep making progress, and get all of that off, and then you get this, and that's what you want, so that you can salt them and have them ready for tanning. And then also, once you get a huge chunk of the membrane off, it'll stretch so much further than it was with the membrane. So I do minimal staples to stretch it until the membrane comes off, and then I'll stretch it out farther, staple it down, and then until it's fully fleshed, and you see the difference. Fully fresh and stretched, then I salt it. I let a good layer of salt sit on it for a little while until the salt's all soaked in. I'll rub it down really good, knock it off in my salt pile over there, and then resalt it before it goes in the house. It's really nice today, so they can sit out for a while. But I'll use a whole thing of salt per pelt for the first go around, and then depending, this one's done, I just gotta pull it off the thing, put it with that one. But these are the 3 we did the other day. They've had a double salt to them, so it's a lot drier. And these were fleshed a lot better, so these are honestly probably good to get if there's any scrapage that needs to be done, and to get pulled as they feel. Makes a huge difference when they're fleshed really well versus when you got to do a little scraping, and how fast they dry out. So you just want to get rid of all this. But since I got that big chunk off, I'll go through and I'll clean up the edges. Get this piece here, and I got a little bit right here. I'll start scraping like I did at the first part of the video. And then I'll get this piece off here, around the edges, get it stretched good. Salt it, pull this one off. We got one more rabbit to work. And then I'll rub those down, make sure they're good, pull them off, and then we'll have 5 more to tan. I got 4 that I have to wash and put my other stuff on. My neat's foot oil. I got 2 that have been neat's footed that I'll have to beeswax, and then good to go. Kids are sitting in there eating barbecue rabbit, watching some Blaze and the Monster Machines, and we're just enjoying this beautiful day. A little breezy. It's great. I normally don't wear glasses, but looking at this salt is super duper bright. Storm shelter. One day we'll have a perimeter fence all the way around, and then at the end of the road we'll put in like a big gate entryway with Ruach Ranch across the top, since that's our thing. But we're listening to some church, getting some processing done. We got the one bird done, the rooster that was mean. We're gonna let the other one chill out for now, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's also a lot nicer looking at things without any kind of light on them, because you get to see it for how it's supposed to be. When we get to the point where we're processing a lot of rabbits, I think I'm gonna have to put a we're gonna build that up higher for when we do more hogs next year. But put some kind of shading right here a little bit, so when we're doing all this, we're in the shade, don't have the sun cooking stuff. But until then, this will work. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Looks like the wife's bringing a rabbit over.